tried for you. You wouldn't play alone. I got you in my sight. I keep all the words you said to me. I get you, get you, get you, get you on your knees. Rewrite all the things you said that I should be. I'll get you, get you, get you. Now you beg me, please. Hey. Now I stay away. You were never meant to save me. Now I stay away. I don't hear you say you're sorry. Somewhere and dyed my hair. Now wanna be alone. It's much to bear and you don't care, and I won't play alone. I got you in my sight. I keep all the words you said to me. I get you, get you, get you, get you on your knees. Rewrite all the things you said that I should be. I'll get you, get you, get you. Now you beg me, please. Hey. Now I stay away. You were never meant to save me. Now I stay away. I don't hear you say you're sorry. Hate that I even loved you. Hate I fell in love with you. Hate that I even loved you. Hate I kinda fell in love with you. Tried for you, you wouldn't play alone. I got you in my sight. I keep all the words you said to me. I get you, get you, get you, get you on your knees. Rewrite all the things you said that I should be. I'll get you, get you, get you. Now you beg me, please. Hey. Now I stay away. You were never meant to save me. Now I stay away. I don't hear you say you're sorry. Hate that I even loved you. Hate I fell in love with you. Hate that I even loved you. Hate I kinda fell in love with you. Hate that I even loved you. Hate I fell in love with you. Hate that I even loved you. Hate I kinda fell in love with you. Gone somewhere and dyed my hair. Now wanna be alone. It's much to bear and you don't care, and I won't play alone. I got you in my sight. I keep all the words you said to me. I get you, get you, get you, get you on your knees. Rewrite all the things you said that
Hello.
Southeast Asia. Terror and Zach here on the panel, and we're just getting ready for map number 2.
Map 2!
Fracture here, Zach, and Falcon Vega
I think
has a big
why we're
percentage
losing
of
is
wins
that
when it comes to this map.
I didn't have the energy.
Yeah, I mean, this year, I don't think they've lost it yet. They've been able to pretty much dominate, I would say, in terms of how they've been playing it. So I think that it's going to be a little bit of a worrisome prospect for us and going up against Falcons on their own territory. We were discussing this in the pre-show as well when we were talking about Pearl, like how important it was going to be for them to win it out. And I mean, unfortunately for the side of Ascend, they played only 2 times this year. They haven't been able to pull off a win quite yet. And one of the times they lost it the first time actually this year was to Falcons. So last time it was close. It was a 7-13. So maybe they've been able to go back to the drawing board, make a couple of adaptations, and they're ready to, you know, make that comeback look easy.
Yeah, exactly, right? They played it against the Falcons before already. It was a 13-7, and again, it brings a lot to the table when you have teams like Ascend that knows what to expect. We talked about it a while ago in the opening panel as well, where you kind of know your expectations. It's going to be a lot of aggression coming in from the Falcon Vega team, but at the same time, how can you perform or outperform that kind of aggression? Now, we might be seeing a little bit of a sneak peek when it comes to game number 1 right there, but do you think, is there any sort of adjustment that the side of Ascend here has to do at this point?
I think that they really just struggled in terms of their defense on that previous map, and especially on a map like Fracture, it's going to be a much more difficult prospect because Fracture as a map with the 4 different lanes tends to be inherently pretty attacking sided, especially when you're running like the Neon, which both of these teams like to do. So I think it's going to be interesting to see how that difference shapes up. And I think that for Ascend, if they are able to kind of make those crunch plays and get those reads right, you know, figure out which side of the map Falcons are stacked on, attack the opposite, get that early information, and then be a little bit proactive on it. I think that this is a map they can very well try to get into their pocket to push us to that decider, because we saw in the previous series, or rather previous map of Pearl, that even though Falcons were high in every other metric perhaps, I think that the kind of the beam of hope there for the side for their opponents was that they were able to, Ascend was able to be ahead in terms of those first bloods. So I think if they can continue to do that and keep that advantage for the whole game, that's going to be what they need to do.
So many steps just to beat Falcon Vega, right? The aim duel, you have to win it. The next set of things, there's just so much. The rotations itself, you have to consider as well. But that's just pure Valorant entertainment right on your screens, ladies and gents. But I do also want to say for the side of Ascend, we already saw that fragging potential. We also saw the stats that it's more of that post-plant scenario.
Yeah,
with as well,
it's
and
weird,
I think
right?
if they can polish that more a little bit as well, not bringing emotions up to the table and just fragging it out alongside the other or the rest of the team and have that composure, we can probably see much of a closer scoreline, I would say. Perhaps, maybe, hopefully, I would say.
Hopefully 100%. I mean, last time as well, it was pretty competitive, at least for like that first half. It was just in the second half, especially after winning that pistol, that Falcons started running away with the lead there. There were a couple of moments where it seemed like Ascend, they were able to reconsider V group, especially some hero moments coming out of Graham's. I think that we'll need to see more of those from the rest of the team as well if they want to pull this one together. I think that it's definitely going to be an uphill struggle. You can't really overstate that because of how much of a dominant map this has been for Falcons this year. I don't think they've lost it once, and they even pulled up a 13-0 in one of the first tournaments they played as a team.
Just a normal day in the office of Alexi and Inari, right?
I can't show you that.
I mean,
what I'm doing.
We're kind of used to this at this point after so many years. That's why we're always excited when we see much more of a competitive play like Ascend bringing it to the table against the Falcon Vega team. So I'm quite excited about the agent composition, if they're gonna change and switch it up, since we've already watched Falcon Vega. They also have a VOD when it comes to playoffs, playing against Lilacs. And
you are stressing me out.
I'm just gonna see, or basically, we're just gonna see if how everything will just fall into place, because we're looking at their agent composition. I think Inari is also just sticking to that Vice. Anything in particular you want to note on?
Wow, she's abusing
I think Falcons both teams have a lot of that utility in terms of that post plan, because they're running that breach and that Teho. We've seen the amount of stuff you can just jump on people when they're trying to tap that spike.
No,
you've
don't
got
say
the salvo from Teho, you've got the breach, aftershock, the stuns, the ult if it's there. And I mean, the main difference that I see between these two teams is that duelist as well as that sentinel. So first that duelist, right? You've got Brahms who has that little bit more speed, quick rotation ability, especially on the defensive side. I think it's gonna be really valuable to get that early information and then move around the map quickly. But Mary has a little bit more in her kit in terms of just raw damage, right? You've seen the amount of kills that you can get just off the back of a lucky painkiller or two. And about the sentinel, I mean, Cypher is kind of like a standard for this map, but teams are starting to try out that Vice, and I think that the way Inari in particular plays it, she could prove to be a very deadly force by herself, especially if she decides to go on that solo. I can't even say she lurks, you know, it's more like a very aggressive kind
Setting
of
up for yourself.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's gonna be an exciting match that we have right here. Pretty competitive for both of the teams, but who will make it to the grand finals?
Right?
That's a question that's about to be answered. As we throw you to our casters, Realize and Colden. How do you think this will all go?
Who's eating?
One away for a grand final spot for Falcons Vega. Meanwhile, Ascend, they have to prolong their lives in this series if they don't want to fall into the lower bracket. Still with me, Realize, and my amazing partner to my, I think it's my left. This left, is that right? Coldan, of course. How are you feeling coming into map number 2? Looking at Ascend with that Neon and Tejo combo. That is a very, very disgusting combo, by the way. So aggressive and so powerful.
Yeah, if the first map is anything as an indicator for what we're gonna have here on Fracture, I do hope we get another banger, because there were so many incredible moments on Pearl, and now going to a map where they've actually played before, right? Ascend did lose to Falcons Vega early on in the group stage, and they played this exact map. 13-7 was the scoreline, and Falcons won it in pretty convincing fashion. So I'm curious to see what Ascend have in store for us as we head into the game. Do they have any new ideas? Do they have new strategies to bring in? Because the composition has stayed the same. So something has to change. It's got to be the strategy. It's got to be the philosophy, or at least like the understanding of how they want to play this map.
Yeah, it is going to be very, very interesting. But Ascend,
oh my god, it's starting!
Down to 1 only. Now Falcons will start as attackers, and you would expect Ascend to play this aggressively. Look at that. They have the Breach, Tejo, and Neon. I mean, sure. On the side of Falcons, they also have Raze, who is no less oppressive compared to the Neon. But in terms of space-taking pace,
wait, your mic is
always
low.
having Prio.
My game is
Just win out into
my
the choke points. That
Falcons coming in. 4 goals here. Really important buy here. And Grahams, they're gonna get this early aiming control. Grab the
your
up,
predictions, guys.
Drop the up for the Neon. But Falcons don't really want to challenge for this. I thought for a second that they wanted to go for it, but no, they don't. They just want to chill and stay calm. And actually, yeah, they want to come back to this late after they've known that it's gonna
Transition.
be at least more clear. No, they're gonna come over to the south side. This is good. Both players now in main, all they need now is this Brimstone to either make a lot of noise on the side of A main here, or they just need them to silently creep up. The Vice World gets placed,
Only
and
2
Falcons
players
are
in A.
going. Yeah, Falcons are gonna try and get their asses onto side.
They're gonna get
but it's
crushed!
gonna come first with a flash. The Neon gonna try their
Oh,
best
they
to
don't
fight
have
here, but
food.
Grahams is so unlucky here because Mary speeding her way into main here. Capricious somehow finds enough of a fight to keep these players alive, to keep these players in the game here. 3v4 now for the side of Falcons, and Korn finds another as well. Just like that, it's gonna be another pistol.
I
for
can't
Ascend.
believe it! We won a pistol round!
1-0.
And it's clean too! I mean, like,
0.
cleaner
On the
than
spot.
usual.
And it's gonna be 2-1 for the series overall.
Her crosshair on that A main choke point, and she's able to get a kill towards the A main aggressors.
So Khan is playing smokes right now. Capricious on breach.
The A main, or rather A side.
They changed their roles.
In favor of them. And now Grahams will play the very, very aggressive route. With the stun and the salvos connecting, Henry will still be able to get out of harm's way.
And I bet Falcons didn't expect this.
And yeah, now Taehujun out is gonna catch Ennery on this flag. Ennery trying her best to get something, but the Neon of the Bucky in the smoke is a lethal combination. Now taking a position back behind, but they have to push out because the pressure behind them is extreme.
Oh, wow.
The wall's gonna get tripped, and that's gonna be a first kill
They
found for
tripped the wall
Greyhounds.
together.
And they're gonna clear out all the way back here. And they're gonna realize that they have the space. The spike gets planted, so the retake's gonna be a bit delayed. But it's gonna be a pretty messy retake.
Right click
Falcons
versus
almost
the
found
Bucky.
first, but Japips finds the ghost kill onto Alexi. It is gonna be a relatively straightforward cleanup. Really, really nice here for Ascend. They find the kills that they need. Japips and Con both being able to buy up to Vandals and Phantoms next round, and suddenly we might be seeing a bonus here.
Kinda in. And then tell them how to win this map. Kinda. My chat is saying.
Oh my god, this is absolutely hilarious.
How will we win this map?
Okay. No rifles. We're gonna opt the two players that saved on the side of corners is gonna save to opt for Stingers and Sheriff instead. Really interesting for the FXY to not go up to rifles next round. But okay, so we're gonna have a slightly weaker bonus than anticipated, but I do think that Ascend are just playing for a stronger round 4. Now zipline over to the south side, coming into arcade here. This is not the Reed Falcons. You're running into the straight side of 4 players in Ascend. You're gonna get the boost done. You're gonna get the Ray Satchels into heaven, but are you ready for the defense that is Falcons? Party and Con and Capricious all find their ones, and just like
We're gonna get the bonus!
This looks messy from the side, unless Ennery has something to say about it. Graham shuts any of that down, and Ascend are gonna find their bonus.
What a setup. We're ready for that.
Their gun round, and now they won their bonus with minimum cash.
Wow.
Falcons, they have to go back to square one, back to the drawing board. Maybe.
Yeah, that's a really nice round from a Sandman. They had the right read, they had the right reaction, the utility was there, the traits were there. Nothing more you can ask for.
We should be getting this. Please. Every round counts.
Okay, now Graham's aggressive here, trying to find Ennery to go take the zip line away, but her hit just gets taken off as all 4
She
players
doesn't even whiff.
of Falcons now coming into the A side. Bracelet right now, Mary finds the first, but Con is there to trade it out. Kaviyu will find a kill back though, but Graham's on the Neon looks absolutely dominant
Oh my
here.
god!
Some darn Capricious somehow kills her own teammate. I have no idea.
And I'm on my feet. Grabs is just so spectacular.
Stop with the predictions, Ishan!
Round number 5, and she has
Ban him now.
ready to
What a
use.
start.
What a start. I mean, look at her. She's sprinting.
Stop
what a
jinxing
start.
everything.
This is
What a start indeed, man. It looks dominant right now for Ascend. It's looking good, and hopefully they keep this composure into the rest of the half here. Now Mary is gonna actually somehow outrange it, but the rest of the team completely stalled behind all the utility coming into A main there, and it's just ugly because once again Falcons start the round off with in a 4v5, a 3v5 now with Party's kill on the operator. I don't think they were expecting it. Just gonna run into the setup blind, and
Wow.
Mad Wave Bundle is just gonna get absolutely destroyed by Party, and it is 5-0 now for Ascend.
I think they're looking good with this role change too.
They're not looking good, they're looking fucking amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
This is like a different team. I'm seeing everyone play so confident, and I'm having confidence that Ascend are going to be able to keep this lead.
Kana, what are you
Falcons are gonna
saying?
try their best to find their first round. If they
Mango
will not come
Graham.
this round, so the timeout is gonna come
If we
probably
win
like
against
next
Falcons,
round. And once again,
Elmo
we see this early
should give me
aggressive
Mango Graham.
A-main pressure
Okay.
coming
Mango
into
Graham.
the Neon. Gonna challenge the AWP here, but the Teho drone now curving back around, and it does seem like, for at least for this round, this entire area in A-main here does seem to be the primary point of
It's another
consideration.
Eco round.
Yeah, eco round for Falcons.
Oh,
but
sorry!
you know what they say. You can never really anticipate what Falcons can do, but they're gonna waste the brim out into it. But the kills will come through, and Matthew somehow finds two.
Guns.
Yeah, those are 2 guns directly donated to the side of Falcons. They're gonna have a much stronger round here. They're choosing to rotate out, but Enery's position here could be round winning. The tail out now forcing, but Con finds the hit of Enery.
Happy
and
Sam,
this one
happy
is now
Sam.
flipped. The smoke
Con
is
is
the
looking
spike is
crispy.
still in main, and yeah, it's gonna be the round. That's rough.
Ishan!
Falcons almost had it.
My goodness.
What a prediction by Ishan. But you're wrong. We're gonna get this 9-0.
And Falcons are just fed to the wall.
Okay,
And then
6-0.
10-0.
Now for Falcons, and that's right.
No,
That's gonna
they-
be. It's gonna be the first time out from the side of Falcons. It's really, really important that their coach manages to find out what's going wrong, because so far it just looks messy. Maybe they just need to calm down. Maybe they need some revision on their strats. We don't know. But the main thing is that for the side of Falcons, they need to have better execs. Once they get on site, their responses need to be better. They need to find their protocols better. And right now, just go towards B. With the amount of utility that Ascend is committing on A main, it doesn't seem very smart for them to go towards A again, especially with Graham splitting so aggressively on the side of A main there. So go B, somehow find a way to get the Cypher off the op line, and yeah, hopefully they find a round. I don't want this to be a stomp. I hate watching stomps in Valorant, so hopefully
No,
they
I
find a
want
round.
this to be a stump because I'm a biased. Watch party host.
Yeah, of course you're biased. I mean, mate, you are literally the manager of the team that's winning right now, so go be biased. But I just want to see a fight.
Oh wow, this is new.
Okay,
B push.
aggro B out. Ascend perfectly expecting what I said coming for Falcons, when Falcons also probably cognizant of the fact that now there's gonna be a lot of aggression down into B main.
They're gonna retake the B main.
Yeah, they're gonna re-clear back into this. The Brimstone doesn't really matter because all there are 4 players there with Enery on the other side. The Teho drone is gonna reveal position, but this just means that they're gonna know that all 4 players are here. They're gonna be expecting all this aggression coming to this Teho drone. Counter Teho drone now.
Wow.
Gonna find the first. Con somehow finds the spray kill, running again. How is this girl finding this value into the smoke? Now Lexi finds the trade back, but the common theme that has been for this entire game stays constant. Falcons down in numbers, down in information. Now with the Mirror Theft, this rotation is gonna come in as fast as possible. They have to commit the Brim out just to delay, but Alexi, it just gets done. Somehow Kami finds the kill in the party as well, and Japriv's on the site, Capricious on the site as well. There's gonna be 2 fights.
Wow!
Falcons have to win, but the fifth fight to collapse through Alexi and Kamiyu, and that is gonna be a 7th round for the side of
We're
Ascend in
looking
a row.
super great right now. I'm so excited. I knew it. It's just that I didn't have the energy a while ago. Now that I have the energy, we're gonna start winning. I swear. Oh my
This
gosh.
is the worst we've seen Falcons in a long time. This is the worst we've seen Falcons in a long time. And it is surprising.
No, Aurora. It's just that Ascend is looking so good right now.
Look at this, she's gonna find a second one. They're not gonna expect the off-rate off from Fighty. She finds the first again for like the 7th round in a row. Falcons are down. Mary trying to find an equalizer of the operator, but she doesn't find the breach in the cubby there. Now, Capricious finds the kill. Graham's on the flank, pop overdrive, trying her best to find her way in here, but all these players are in these positions here. Alexi's still a threat, Mary's still a threat, and Madfee finding that is gonna make this at least somewhat competitive. The stun's gonna delay. Mary finds a second onto Japips as well, and Capricious has to just contend in this 1v2. For the first time in this entire game, Ascend are in a man disadvantage. And Falcons just have so much utility to push them off Capricious. What can you find here? One on the left, one on the right. You spot the one on the left. Do you know there's one on the right? No, you don't. As Mary finds the kill with Death's Operator.
Falcons, excuse me. And finally, they break their drought. Their long drought of 0.
Yeah, they had to give everything in that round.
That's how you do it.
Yeah. Finally, they find their first round. I mean, at least it's not a 13-0, right? Sorry, I mean, oh, unfortunately,
What?
it's not 13-0 for you.
You're turning biased again.
I'm not biased. I'm the most unbiased person here, mate.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Ascend? No. Falcons, yeah.
Look, as much as I want Ascend to win, it's kind of sad watching Falcons put up 1 round in 8 rounds. Okay, very nice break on the Teho drone there. They're gonna find a lot of information though. Ascend still have the information advantage coming into this. And if you look on the side of Falcons, they are not out of the woods here. Ennery can't buy, Alexi can't buy, Mary can't buy. We're gonna get this Saturday. He's gonna find both! He's gonna find both with the Phantom! No one hears Mary coming from the back! And the mow down is gonna happen in the entirety of a main here. Unless Party has something to say about Alexi trades it back, and that will be another round for Falcons.
Can you ban
Now,
Star from the chat?
this is your worst nightmare now, Asia.
No, we're just giving away rounds. It's okay.
Yes, yes.
Or
You
Cod will clutch it out. Anything.
gotta donate some rounds, you know. Can't be too mean.
The op will. No.
Okay, and he finds the kill with the operator.
Ascend, they're not afraid of using the utilities, the ultimates, the skills.
It's
whatever you wanna
okay.
call it. They're expending it in a 1v4. You pop the orbital strike.
Guess if Sean is.
I mean, sure.
No. We're gonna end this 10-2.
For your own sake, I hope you understand too.
Yeah.
The worst thing you want is for Falcons to find momentum back into this. You kind of really don't want that to happen. And now Ennery has the operator, solo lurking with the operator into arcade. The main fight here is gonna be through A main. Once again, we've seen this so many rounds now from the side of Ascend. This time, they're gonna have the Teo drone push all the way up here. This is now
There's
really
no wall
good
here. There's no
for
wall.
Ascend.
How far back Falcons are playing, but the
Push
push
more.
from Ascend.
Yeah, push more. You have to go on this flank. This is really, really good for you now. Yeah, Mary finds the Cypher camp. They're gonna get a Teho drone to this. It's gonna see the trip. It's gonna go all the way around, clear out the entirety of arcade, but it does not clear out sight. Sight to them is still completely a question mark here. Now the rocket is gonna come in. The showstopper is gonna get popped here. Doesn't find anyone on site. It's gonna give the players enough confidence to go for this.
Nice
But they
coming,
know
Party.
they're flanking now. Party finds a kill with the
two.
trip. Party finds a second with the trip. I don't know how this girl is finding value, but look at this position from Kami. You gets taken down by Japips, and it just looks messy. It just looks so lost for the side of Falcons here. It doesn't look like how they play usually, but it's a really nice round from Ascend here. They're so confident, Asia. They're so confident in just pushing out aim in there.
Okay, support Ascend right now. Drop hashtag Ascend takeover in the chat
Okay.
right now.
And while they go about their
Ascend takeover.
proper propaganda spreading for hashtag Ascend takeover, I'm just here to have a good game, mate. And so far, Ascend has been proving that they have what it takes to stand up against Falcons on their very own map pick. And once again, Falcons trying to go for some aggression, this time into drop here. This might be the right fight. However, there are 2 players of Ascend here, so what can you do? Capricious finds the first, Capricious finds the second. and Kamiyu trying their best, but Capricious finds the third as well onto Kamiyu. The spike now drops, support now gone, and it's just 2 players left in A main. Yeah, I mean the spike is gonna get
this
down.
looking
But
like
what
a
can
10-2?
you do? Alexi, oh,
Or
enemy
is that
finally with the
is
whiff.
Shan Riot?
And eliminated from the round. It's 9 rounds.
Oh, you don't see that a lot from enemy, do you?
It's a reality I never thought I'd see.
Please don't make Ishan right.
It's all a simulation of how strong it can be. And I would argue that in that last
Asia,
Yes?
wasn't flashed.
I think you can be proud.
Players of Ascend, they were
This is the most rounds Falcons have lost in a game
that was a very good flash coming
in the entire tournament.
even 3.
So if you
Well,
get one more round, you have beaten the record.
I'm gonna be more proud if we take this map and
Oh, yeah,
then
it-
this
it look-
series.
It looks
But
like
I'm
you won't
already-
take it. Dude, what is Enery doing? It looked clueless on what they're doing in B main. It's like they're not expecting this operator to swing out again and again. We're not using utility. We're not using what we have, and Capricious is just gonna find value and value. Maybe with the Bulldog on site, but she just looks so alone here. She finds the first. Now they know where she is, and she's not even gonna
This
get
is
the chance to find
so
the second.
insane.
Double digits in their favor.
And then
Okay,
What is this?
they're gonna.
you've officially played the best map against Falcons in the entire tournament. No other team has done this. Ascend, you are the first to do it.
Honors as well. Alexi alongside her.
They're gonna end on a high note, and we're gonna take the third map.
Reads the predictions. Heidi is just disrespectful.
I just hope we keep this momentum, even if the half is done. Just take the pistol rounds, and then we chill from that.
Remarkable, incredible work, and realize is there even a world?
Please let this
Falcons can
pistol round be easy.
You can never count them out, right? They're Falcons. They're the giants of Southeast Asia for a reason. I mean, you never know what
Yes.
could happen. We saw the same scenario. It was much like
You don't
the
want to
Bulldog.
count Falcons out of anything, but if you're Ascend right now, if you're a supporter of Ascend right now, you must be feeling good.
No jinxing
And once
here.
again,
It seems
And once
like
again,
on defense, they
now
just reach
Ascend
for
on
that
the attack
glory that they
and
had.
Falcons
And
on
bro,
the defense.
you never know.
This
Sometimes
is
the
a
round
must-win
changes.
pistol for Falcons. We have never seen a more must-win
Always,
pistol in this series,
have
so
a slight bit of change, and that
let's
might
see how this
be
goes.
What Falcons need and Ascend. If that was how aggressive they could be in
Imagine.
a defense.
Screenshot it right now. 2-10.
Tejo with the breach, with the neon grams playing out of her
Wow.
mind. Con
This
just
is
being
history.
constant threat and piety.
It's how Ascend will take over Southeast Asia game
Like,
changers.
the sheer amount of ridiculousness that this game has is just insane, but she's playing so good in this map.
Okay. Now the Tehuju coming into this is gonna get delayed by the Vice Mollies. Instant Vice Mollies for the side of Falcons. Now we've seen Ascend do magic with this comp on the defense with the Neon. What can Falcons find here?
Oh.
The Flash is gonna catch absolutely everyone. Both Enery and Kamiyu find their ones. Graham straights Enery back, but she is 22 health. Now we've seen this girl pull off miracles before, but there's a limit to the amount of things that you can pull off in one session here. Mappy finds the headshot. Now Piety finds the kill on the
Take your
Kamiyu,
time,
but she
Piety.
is alone on site. Now spike control is her. She's gonna get forced into the open there, and Matt V finds the kill. And that is a must-win round for Falcons, and they win it. So come back, maybe. Who knows? I don't wanna jinx it. I don't wanna jinx anything. Caster's curse is an actual thing in Valorant, if you didn't know. So
Just
don't
tell
wanna jinx
it. I mean, say it. That they're gonna
No,
come back.
no.
It's okay.
Look, Asia wants me to say it because she wants her team to win like 13-3, but you know, I'm an unbiased party here. I'm happy whoever wins.
No, but have you seen Ascend convert these round 2 pistol to wins?
No, I haven't actually.
Oh,
Are
I
you gonna-
think
are
we're
you gonna
gonna
show
see
me?
it.
Yeah, you think? Okay, let's see it. Enery with the Outlaw here. Important fight here because that's the fight that's gonna basically expose all this space here in this large red circle if Enery is able to win it. And so the table monitor utility is gonna come through. Enery patient finds the first on the party, and yeah, that's the south side stabilized. But Grahams, I don't know how you're here. She's somehow found her way into spawn. Now Kabiyu trying her best to defend the side, gets one, gets two. Does she find Graham? So Graham finds another kill onto Kabiyu. This girl is insane. You have picked up an absolute demon, Asia. I don't know how this girl is finding these miracles. Now, the outlaw
creeping
in
up
heaven.
behind. Oh!
Oh, Japips is gonna find this kill as well. And it's
One
a 2v3
person
Graham
left.
the onto Barry as well. And just like that, Ascend in an advantage.
Oh my god! I told you!
Ascend move on to
I told
11 and Falcons are absolutely devastated.
They
by the
converted
round.
it!
Not like this.
Thrifty round.
Falcons win the pistol. Yeah, that's great and dandy. All right, let's get a good second.
What? You're telling me I'm jinxing stuff? No, I'm making stuff happen.
That's insane, mate. I don't know how they won that. Graham's is a fucking miracle.
I just knew it will happen. Wow.
Out of thin air and forces Falcons on an equal their
Oh,
money.
what? Why are they trolling?
And now driver seat here. Ascend's gonna
Okay,
be having it.
everyone on Falcons officially broke here. We have no money for this round.
Just a matter of time.
So,
They
it's
have to do exactly
probably 12 for
what
Ascend.
they say in this map.
It's probably gonna be match point unless Falcons have they do something absolutely insane.
Do they also know how to win 50 rounds?
Do they know it's crazy, by the way?
Can they?
They're just aggressing forward now. They explode into the side.
Nah.
Ah,
I don't
that's it.
think so.
Mary onto the second level of the site, and Capricious holding the flank. Look at the outlaws
Oh.
just coming.
Oh shit,
There
we're
you
low.
For Con, and now the push. They want to crunch. Set into side. Mad V with the good kill.
Okay, man, really, show me something.
She's discovered.
What the fuck is
Oh
that
my
guy?
god.
They will pull one back to Con. Is so sharp with the outlaws.
Oh my god, Enery.
They're so
Enery, my
sharp
goat.
too.
Enery, my goat. Enery, my goat. Oh, okay, that's it. I don't think there's a chance here.
Holy
Unless she
fuck!
find- Oh, Enery, my goat!
Stop
Enery, my goat! Enery, my goat!
Stop it!
Enery, my goat! What the fuck just happened?
Falcon still breathing, gasping for air, and Enery
I'm
comes to
mad
the
now.
rescue.
It's because you're not chatting a hashtag Ascend takeover. One person chatted and it's at Ascend takeover. What the hell?
Oh my god, Enery.
Hashtag Ascend takeover.
And then Aneri does this to them. Look at that. 1 versus 3. Beautiful shot for the first.
Stop.
Just stuck in a corner. There's nowhere to go. Isolates the fight. And the
Check
final
her
line
PC now.
is a nail in the coffin, and again the swing. kills
Okay,
back and
we go
forth.
again.
Oh, now we're
We go
leaving.
again. Now Alexi finds the first, and finally Falcons,
Seems like the first time
at least on the macro end, feel like they have somewhat of a footing coming into this, and I'm
Holy shit.
really, really happy.
No, no, no. We have to keep our hopes high.
After what happened in that round, pure magic from Enery. And now she will be playing in B site. Iron Wall, standing very, very tall. This is a tall order for Falcons to come back from that 7-round deficit. But everything, or anything rather, can happen. And the flash,
Nope.
very premature from Enery.
Oh, that's the go signal. Cause she doesn't have a flash.
Okay. Oh my
Never
god,
mind.
and they just mopped it down.
The
Okay,
hell?
there you go. There you go. There you go.
My mic is
Okay,
too
6
far.
rounds.
Yet again,
Maybe I'm using
fumble in their
the
conquest
wrong
of the
mic.
match point.
Oh man, Falcons.
No, I'm using the. My mic is too far.
Job coming.
Okay, please stop screaming, Asia. My ears are gonna fucking break.
I'm kidding. I'll just
Even let Ascend get a plan.
do
It's all
this.
good, right? If you're Ascend, you're okay to give up these kind of rounds. You have so
Like this?
To play for. I mean, you have so many rounds that you can have as a buffer. Now you've
Oh,
got
I'm sorry.
your ultimates online, right? You got an orbital strike, even got the overdrive.
Just close this map. We've given them enough rounds.
Yeah, if you're Sen, you kinda wanna start to get things a bit more
No!
messy. And that is not what you wanna have when Mary finds the lurk of piety, and this retake is gonna be a 5v4. Okay, Graham's getting a bit overconfident. Getting a bit overconfident in CT
No,
now.
they're gonna close this out, you know?
I don't want that to happen. Now coming with the out is gonna deny the plan. Enemy with the Vandal, sharp as always. Spike is completely dropped. The Theo drone's gonna reclear one in arcade, one in main. This is now getting a bit scary if you're on the side of a Sun. At what point do you start to believe this comeback? I will not. I want to ask you. At what point do you start to believe in this comeback?
Okay, I believe.
Okay, that's a kill. That's a kill. Gotta find 4 more though.
So that algae.
That's a very, very nigh impossible.
Oh, the spawn! No! Oh, she's ready for
They don't want to over peak because they might be
Holy
possibly
shit.
blown away in the waters.
They're all quiet.
Time is running out, and I don't think Asen will commit and chance this. They will hold and just save the guns because they need this economy. They need the guns for the next round. She does catch a sliver off Madfee jumping. Still,
No, no, no!
Precious has to hold. She can't die, and yeah, still stuck in
Nice.
11. This
Okay,
is
5 rounds
get
now.
serious.
Asen haven't hit the safety limit of 12 yet. Falcons are still depriving them of that match point. Now, timeout's probably gonna come in a round or two, but the important thing here is that Asen need to keep calm. In these situations, when the advantage is on your side, when the pressure of the world is on your shoulders, can you
On the
be
world?
the person to win it out?
Yes. Now they're.
Oh, Asen are
Calm
patient this round
Yeah.
though. Look at how patient they are. They've only sent a Teho drone in and it's 20 seconds into the round already. Now they're gonna go for their idea. It's gonna be an A split, a fast A split, something they've never properly tried before. And for the side of Falcons, this is going to be relatively uncontested. My bet, they're gonna try and retake with the Teho out and the Vice out into this. They're confident enough of this. Now they're gonna go
Oh,
for
shit.
this jump down. Oh
Almost.
my god, Mary! You almost got caught there. You're gonna get caught by the Neon Star. Now look at how close Graham's is. Graham's trying to find a kill with the shotgun here. Goes back into drop with some spectacular
We have
movement, might I
ults.
say.
A lot of ults. We just needed the plant.
Okay, there goes the Vice out. Vice out's gonna come in now, but everyone in A main is completely
Oh,
unaffected. They still have their guns, but the
Nice
Mary,
pips.
yo, the Pips find 2 with the Guardian. There's 1 in main and 2 in drop here. Grahams needs to pull off an absolute fucking miracle here. The Brimstone out is going to deny, but Maffey finds the trade with the Vandal, jumps up onto the platform, spots the person that's dropped. Enemy
Wow.
gets denied. The Pips now from behind.
Impact.
She knows where both these players are. There's
We
an
got
open plant
match
here. The
point.
Pips finds the 4th onto the side of enemy, and the Sand find their 12.
We used 3 ults though, but we needed it.
It doesn't matter. That's your 12. That's overtime secured.
Yes!
Overdrive come in, a double Armageddon at the same time down to
Or the map secured.
But it's your Pips.
Wait.
That's what you hope. That's what you hope.
No!
Situation under so much pressure comes in late on the push. Grahams with a crucial kill on one of the players. Adby tries to time things back, but again, it's your Pips coming in.
Imagine Falcons not dropping any map
How good she is.
in this split one. Now they can potentially. They're 1 round away from dropping a map. And potentially a series.
1 round away now from this. Now Mary finds the first, trying to keep her team into the game here. That's the initial now found by the operator player here. They're gonna try and trade this back sooner rather than later, but it is 3 players still here and the spike rotating back slowly towards the
If needs be, push comes to shove. If there is another retake situation, that is where.
Stop
maybe
glossing
Mary should
him
open up
in the chat,
the
guys.
showstopper and send.
who.
Let me take a look at how
Kana.
strong
The ball.
they might enter the site again. Mary with the operator. Might
Ah,
take this one
shit.
out. The flick
Oh,
is
this sub is
perfect.
gonna find so much value. Okay,
It's
yeah,
looking
there
so
you go.
crispy.
Falcons again shut down the site. Ascend lose wind of their momentum in the previous round. And Falcons, they're back on track. The hold coming in. Sure, Ascend was quick as well. to
Okay,
just refrag
6 chances, now 5. Only 5 chances left.
But now Falcons.
And for the side of Falcons, you're just gonna buy every single round. Outlaw now for Mary, because this, as you can see right here, has to be an eco round, and that's gonna be Ascend's first timeout. What do you think they're gonna talk about on Ascend's timeout? Do you think it's gonna be anything strategical, or do you think it's gonna ask them to just calm down?
I think they're gonna ask them to just do what they usually do in 50 rounds, because they really.
Oh yes, oh yeah, we're gonna see another thrifty conversion here.
Yeah! Oh my god! And that's the rounds where they really are careful with their picks.
That is a major pain point coming in from
Let's
Ascend.
see.
They execute towards A side. They coming from drop. They need someone to mark that angle. They need some piece of utility
Or
to push
Graham's go
players
kill.
standing there off, because
You
right
think?
now, Mary has found a
Is that a strat?
could have converted a kill
Yeah, maybe it is.
earlier, but
Maybe at some point in time, it just has to be Graham.
gonna keep an eye out on that because
Graham's going to kill.
and I'm wondering if
Actually, we have one off ult on Capricious. That could be the round changer.
time are being taken. I don't know if
Yeah,
they have a
that's right too.
After we pick like 2 or 3.
just an eco round. I mean, they have too many ultimates to work with. It's just one of the Warriors Thunder that might be something on.
Oh shit.
Yeah, if you get the spike down, just a couple of kills, that'll be.
Okay, one trip now. They're gonna know the amount of people coming their way in heaven. The Vice Molly not gonna get any value. They're gonna sing out, find the first. But Capricious is just running for it. Finds the first guy straight up and cover you. That could have been absolutely disastrous. Yeah. Now Alexi with the Vandal finds the hit onto Capricious and
They can
Mary
push
with
this out,
the
this round.
Outlaw.
Next round.
Yeah, it's gonna be an 8th round, but for the timeout, it's not gonna be for this round, Asia.
Yes,
The
yes,
timeout
yes.
that happened last round is gonna be for this next round, and it's this next round that's important.
Because that was just an equal round. We do think that, yeah, that round was kind of unfair in terms of with the weaponry as well, right? Because all they had was
Falcons
Sheriffs
should
and Buckies,
know.
but again, how scary Grams could be with the Bucky. Take a look at
At
the
this
tap.
point, what they're
Mary
trying
with the
to.
outlaw. It seems like the sniper was in town, and Falcons.
And we're one of
to their name.
O2
Mary has the
for
showstopper
GPs.
as well to go with it. So again, this looks very scary for Ascend if they do commit
They should have
aggressively. And I
went
do
for
like how
orb
Mary's
control.
just shifting her, you know, her.
I mean,
But
all
they're-
control is a very natural thing on Fracture. Like Graham's just being here means that they're gonna get this out of. They're gonna trip the Vice wall again. They're doing a very good
Yeah,
job.
I mean
Ascend.
the defenders.
Holding the angle
Yeah, the Ascend are doing a very good job at tripping the Vice wall and just making Enery worried about Heaven. They don't need to go Heaven, they just need to make Enery as
Holy
worried
shit,
as
The
possible about
sniper's
Heaven.
here, guys. Fuck.
Oh, there you go. Okay, that's the kill.
They're gonna be forced to go B. Or not. We could have cleared it.
Okay, Falcons have a pretty good read of what they want to do here, but the spark seems to be heading back towards the A side, and the Falcons, yeah, they've taken A main control, they've gotten the kill. Now they think maybe Ascend calling back, but the Neon Wall is gonna sell a lot of this pressure, so the rotates are gonna come back. This is bad for Ascend. This is not good. You don't want the Neon Wall this early because it gives all the pressure to the opponent team, and the defense are gonna be so ready for this retake. Look at this. Look at where they are. The tail out now. preventing all this pressure from the retake, but it's gonna come in fast. Heiho Molly's attempting to deny the defuse, but it doesn't work. They aren't fast enough, so it's going to be a raw 5v4 retake. First kill found now by Con. Showstopper being popped here. Finds the kill onto Graham. Mary finds the second onto Con as well.
We have
The
Molly
pip
on five.
pushes out,
Fuck.
but the bleeding needs to be standard. So Lexi and Enery find their ones onto Japips and Capricious, and Falcons finds their 9.
Who
And
said
what was
16,
once-
14?
And what was once a surefire win for Ascend at 11-3, by the way, is now a 12-9 affair that has gone much longer than anyone who is a fan of Ascend would have wanted it to go, as Asia is moaning beside me about how terrible the game is
Who
going
said
forward.
16, 14, huh? Ban him in the chat now.
Ban him is absolutely crazy, bro. That's crazy. The fate of your team lies on you right now, dear chatter. If your team loses, you are gonna get banished from the org. I hope you know that.
And he's hosting his own watch party now. Ban him.
They're the ones to play this slow approach, but take a look at the stack. 3 players in ace.
But any round still winnable.
This patience on A main is so good for the side
Wow.
of Falcons. They're gonna reach out into this, and the
Counter?
reach out is gonna catch every single person. Quickscope from Mary finds the first, and they're not gonna find the second kill. But the delay is good enough. The information is good enough. But do you expect all this pressure coming from Sans, coming through the Brimstone? Mappy finds the first for herself onto Party, and Kamiu still holding strong in heaven. But it's the players on side that are going to be the difference maker, as Ascend just gets picked down one by one here.
Oh my god!
Stand up as Falcons find double digits. It's 2 rounds to overtime now.
Please, I'm gonna lose all my hair.
Yeah,
Out
your
of
hair is
stress.
just slowly going. This is why I don't support any team.
She's playing on the double boxes, which she is standing there again because no one actually spotted her. Rolling Thunder was really well timed, expecting them to be in that close position. Mary swings out wide. Unfortunately, doesn't get a second, but 2 defenders onto the side was more than enough. It stifled that aggression. The initial push was to be the case, so it did sit pretty within the ace side. It's not usually the case, right? Yeah, when they expand all of Ascend's utility, take down the entry fuel.
It's okay.
Okay. Ascend have the Teho drone having a bit of trouble going up the drop there, but it's okay. The main kill here is Alexi. If Alexi gets killed here, Falcons are in an absolutely terrible spot now.
Wow.
The camp.
They don't know. Alexi!
Alexi doesn't get checked. No one's getting checked. He just moves on every single player. He finds the bomb as well. He finds it. Alexi from the position finds the conversion of the ace. In an amazing setup, because Falcons resilience in the round, finding 5 in the most unlikely of situations as they find their 11s, and now they're just 1 round away from getting this game to
The Cam
overtime.
didn't see her!
And the strafe out for the ace as well. That is ridiculous from Alexi.
Oh, that Cam is. If they lose this game because of that, that Cam is gonna be a nightmare for.
Ultimates not online for Ascend, only the neural theft. They even have
It's okay, they don't need any fucking ult.
Okay, now last round now. Energy with the operator locking down B main. Ascend once again trying to go
Shit!
for this A split. And so, okay, Teho drone now coming into A main. What can you find? Now the neon wall's gonna come in, but Mary finds the first. The nade is gonna push them. Alexi finds both again. Disco and somehow single-handedly carry Falcons to overtime.
Stop!
Oh, and it's a story of a monumental recovery from the side of Falcons.
Who
From
said
a
16,
from a
14?
from a 2-10 half to a 3-11 game after getting thrifty, Falcons have made it back. They have won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of the last 10 rounds to bring themselves back into contention for this game. And it's gonna be overtime. And if
Bring
you're
back
Ascend,
Isha now.
and if you are Ascend, you are stressing out, dude.
Yes, but I believe. I believe in the girls.
That is where it gets scary for them, where they start to shake.
They just need something.
Going the flank, far back, Neo has to expect this glass cannon operator. Hold on.
Glass cannon?
Oh my god, she
No!
sees it. Oh my god, the operator doesn't find the value that it wants because the brimstone stim beacon was just a bit too fast there for the side of Piety. Now Neri has the operator. My god has the operator now. And the smokes are gonna fade. And she's gonna find a second kill for the team onto Japips now. Still having that Vice flash in hand. Still with Matt V on the side here with the Vandal. Now Alexi finds the first onto Graham. And Neri gets flashed away. But the hold is good. The hold is strong here. One canteen, one from CT. They find the first, but what more can they convert? They find the position of coming here as well, but they're running into the barrel of Enemy and Madvi. And for the first time in this game, ladies and gentlemen, Falcons find match point in a game that previously was supposed to be an absolute destruction as they refuse to lose a map.
We're on Ascend's side! No!
We were never on the same side. We were never on the same side, Asia. Okay, now match point for Falcons as we head into overtime. Okay, now Aftershock stuns into Graham's completely unfazed, unshaken. She needs to be calm if they're gonna get this game back. Now Mary on this elevated angle, they might not expect it. The nade's gonna delay, but they will eventually make it out onto side here. Oh my god, that spam almost takes the hit out of Graham's. She is 27 health. Now that the Hildren's gonna come in, they're gonna re-clear with Mary into this. She fights the first, he fights the second, completely back, but it doesn't matter because for Falcons, this has been a recovery of a lifetime. The Piety, the last person, they need to find the stun is gonna catch and the kill is gonna come in as Falcons take the map 14 to 12 from a 2 to 10 half.
Stop! Anyway, it's okay.
Okay, and that is the game for the side of Falcons. I cannot believe what I have just seen.
Your first grand finalist of VCT Game Changers Southeast Asia Split 1 2025. But what was that game?
Stop.
It is pure insanity, pure adrenaline. I mean, Ascend was starting off huge with the explosive power that they had. They were kicking it off right. They were rushing into the site, insane pace. They were
I have no words!
12 rounds. But from
It's
10 to
okay.
10, Falcons come back 12 to 12.
We still have another watch party later at 8 p.m. For?
A lot of individual step-ups. I mean, that
For the lower... Wait.
Henry with the clutch.
Let's look at...
And Alexis Spado.
I forgot.
Yeah, it is where
The
the
alarm.
switch just flicked.
1v3.
Yeah, it was just insane. We're out of words. And I
Here,
think
for the
it's
lower
time for
finals,
Alex
it's 8 p.m.
to break it down for us. The mic is yours.
And we went against these two teams.
Indeed, I thought we
I
had
think we're
something
gonna...
in our hands.
Okay, okay. It's the streamer curse, okay.
A while ago, Rome
Fuck
wasn't
it.
built a day. In fact, it was built
I'm just gonna
around
not say
229
anything.
years, but it took 7 rounds before even Falcon got one round against Ascend in that first half.
Stop.
100% 0-7 to 14-12 or 0-7 to 2-10 to 3-11 or 14-12. It was like such a progression,
What
and
a game.
I think that being able to build up that momentum, just think about it. If
Huh?
Inari
I'll just say
hadn't
it,
pushed that
okay.
1v3, it would have probably been
No,
a
no, no.
but you know, that clutch really helped build up
Actually,
momentum here
statistically,
for this Falcons roster. And
we
once
won
they got
against
back
these
into comfortable
teams.
territory, I mean, all you need is 6 rounds, right? And they were
So
more than
maybe
capable
we're
of
gonna
putting
meet
together in a row.
meet again
This
for the
round
grand
that we
final.
were looking at,
This is
right?
just a
We
script,
started off
guys.
into a 6-0,
It's just part of
went
the
to
script.
7-1. In that first
Okay,
half,
chat.
Grahams and
We're gonna
Quan,
go take a break,
it
and
showed
then
that they woke
when
up
we're back,
and
we're
they
gonna go play
wanted
some
to play
ranked probably.
Valorant. They were finding
That's it for the watch party
pickups, the
for
so much
today.
good openings,
Thank you,
actually,
Asia, for
during
having
that
me.
first
Thank you
half.
so much for
I
having
think
me.
Also,
I
it
hope it was
was
fun. I
Inari
hope it
not
was,
having
somewhat
enough
entertaining.
frags during that first half that
And
made
yeah,
it a lot
we'll,
more
I'll
difficult
see
for
you probably
Falcons to
tomorrow for the
also
grand
come back.
finals. Thank you so
But
much.
once
Bye-bye.
that
Ciao.
swap
Thank
or that
you.
changing of sides happened, it
For
seems
chat,
like they
we'll,
found
we'll,
their
we'll
groove
take a
at
10-minute
this
break,
point.
and then we'll be back for rank.
Yeah, definitely. I think even though they lost that anti-equal, like being able to win that next pistol round and just start to build
Wow.
momentum off of that, I think they had like 6 straight rounds to be able to make it to overtime at all. And once you were in OT, at that point, momentum
It's
looked
okay.
actually completely into your favor. You know, you're
It's
feeling
everything is just
you're
in the
able to
script.
win that defense, that attacking
Where
round
do
as
you
well, which
predict
is where
here?
you really
I
struggled.
should have
So when you're at match
predicted.
point, series point, at that point, all the confidence is in your favor. I think that one thing that we did see take a big change was the way that both
I
teams
just
played the
hope.
defensive side. I think in particular when once Mary got this operator, it was just so
Mad
impressive
Army wins.
for the side of Ascent
And
to
then we
really
meet
go up
again
against.
here.
Yeah, they were moving a lot more slower, in a much slower pacing perhaps, and making sure where the operator is before they even make an entry happen.
And
And
then we
most of
meet
the
again
time,
here.
that operator catches, for example, Grahams, which is basically the player that sets up the entirety of the team
Hello?
with the wall to just come in. But we finish off
Wait.
this map number 2
Hello?
with a 14-12
Yeah.
scoreline. You know, it's always a pleasure to see like
Ascend
players
lost.
like
I can't
Inari.
convince, of course.
What? I'm still
No, I can't really.
on broadcast.
Are you
I'm
gonna
just-
stream this one as well?
Yeah? I don't know.
Okay. Next match is in 4 hours. Our
Yeah, I
match.
know. I'm gonna end. And I'll see you
Mhm.
guys for the next. It's on 8. It's later at 8 p.m.
It's just in 4 hours. 4
in
hours.
4 hours, I mean. Wherever
Yeah,
you are
so-
in the world.